HadesOmega here. So I'm nearing the end of my repair vlog here. Look at that, man. Looks good, real good. So the problem I'm having, so last time I installed a timing belt cover, the fuel injectors, and I think that's about it, huh? I can't quite remember. Just watch the video. But what I found out is I should probably install this wiring harness before I do anything else, because I actually forgot which way it goes into the engine bay. Oh, that's what I did last time. I put the valve cover on. So the valve cover's on there, all sealed up now. Timing belt cover's on there. Spark plugs, spark plug wires, spark plug cover. That's what I got done last time, and then I installed the injectors. I decided to use the stock injectors with the seals that were already in there, because I knew I was gonna change them when I install do the Super AFC and all that, and the Evo injectors. But that's gonna be later. I gotta make sure the car runs first and make sure it runs good. So I'm having some problems already. I hate these injector connectors. These things are garbage. I hate them. They use these little metal clips to hold them in, and I'm already missing some. I'm missing two, but I found one. A good thing. Where is it? One of them was hiding here. So I think when they were in here, they just kind of fell off. So hopefully I'll have to find the other one. If I can't, I'll just use a zip tie to hold it in place for now. And yeah, I wish I could. So just note to self: if I go back to the junkyard, if I find a 2G Eclipse or something that has injector connectors like this, that have the little pincher connectors where you just pinch them and they come out and then they snap back in, I will go upgrade these. And we'll just figure out what's the polarity and all that. But yeah, I like the 2G ones. The 2G ones are like that. These old 1G ones, real good. I don't like them. So today I've got I got to do more work on the Prius, but that's for later. I got a fuel filter, a Wix fuel filter, number 33288. First thing I'm going to do today is install this. Since it's right there, and there's really nothing much in the way, and the fuel hose isn't connected, so it should be fairly easy if I can get this bottom line out. Yeah, hopefully it's not messed up or anything, but I don't know when that filter was last changed, so I was like, I better just go install a new one. So I don't have the washer for it. I don't have brand new washers. I thought it was supposed to come with this, but it doesn't. This is a Wix brand. It's my favorite filter brand, but they're expensive. For a fuel filter, I will spend the extra money, because it's something that you don't change very often, you know. And there it is. It's supposed to come with copper washers, but it doesn't. So hopefully I got some lying around. If not, I just reuse the old ones. No big deal. Yeah. Usually it comes with them. I don't know why they don't. They're supposed to be inside this little rubber cap. But I ordered it from O'Reilly's. Apparently it's kind of hard to find. I don't know why. It's a fairly common filter, but it's a direct fit, so it doesn't have all those. So if you get like a universal one, it'll have this little crown thing here with all these like things to put the banjo fitting, and I don't like that. But you know what I like even more in fuel filters are those American fuel filters that just go in line. There's these little plastic tabs that you just pop them out, and you just pull them out and you stick them in like kind of like a water filter sort of. I think those are trick. I like those, but this one looks a little more robust though. So this is what I'll be installing today, first thing. Then I will get back on installing the harness and the injector connectors and all that good stuff. And then start putting hoses back together. But man, we're almost done. I'm confident if I put some more another good day in, like maybe today if I work on it fast, I may be able to just get this car started. But what's going to take kind of long is installing the turbo piping. The turbo piping kind of sucks on this car. It's really in there good. They bolt it to everything, so which is a good thing. It's a good thing. You don't want intercooler piping to come out, because then you'll have a no boost day and you won't be happy. And I gotta go find that other connector thingamajigger, and yeah, the battery's not in here yet, so that's a good thing. That makes it easier for us to get to this guy, which is hiding right on top of the pack, the injector resistor pack. Alright, well, so that's the plan. Filter installed, took about like half an hour or so to do. There's the old filter. I think that's I think this is a Mitsubishi filter. No, it's not a I think if it was a Mitsubishi filter, you would see a Mitsubishi logo on it somewhere, and it's not. But it's a pretty good filter, whatever it is. It's not a Wix filter. So what I'm doing now that I've done the fuel filter, is I am installing the harness. I'm bolting it up to where it should be, so I don't get confused anymore. and of course, along the way, I'm putting anti-seize on bolts, anything I can find. Looks like whoever had this car before, they did anti-seize quite a few of the bolts, so I'm just gonna kind of just give it a touch up. So the fuel injector harness is held on by like 4 of these little bolts and stuff connect to the manifold. So here's one of them. One of them hooks up to the back of here. This may be a good place to put hyperground stuff. I don't think aluminum is very conductive though. You want to find something that's like metal, like steel. Okay, and then there's 2 here that go on the rail. That go right behind the rail. It's kind of weird. It's not wanting to go back in. There we go. Okay. And another. And I imagine that you probably don't even want to torque these. Just get them in there. So these little bolts, it's good to have a little driver tool like this, 1/4 inch. It makes it easy to tighten. I don't know if I should install the hoses in first. There's a couple hoses that go on the intake manifold right here. See how much easier that makes, and you don't really risk stripping it because you're not using a whole lot of force. This is still kind of loose. I guess it's not supposed to be super uber tight. You know? Yeah, it's really loose. It's odd. There we go. Let's snug it down a little bit. Alright. Harness installed. So I'm going to go ahead and start plugging in these hoses. All the hoses and the electrical connectors back here. So luckily I have them all labeled. Under plug wires. Should be around here somewhere. Fuel rail right here. Booster right here. This is the throttle cable. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Also, I put this sticker on here saying I changed the timing belt 150,000 miles, so there's a little reminder thing. It's nice that Gates provides this. It fits in there perfectly too, between this little gap here. I think that's what it's for. And yeah, so just gonna start buttoning stuff on the back for now. Ooh, excuse me. And I still gotta find one of those missing injector clips. We'll find it. Alright, here it is, coming along quite nicely. So I pretty much got everything in the back done. There's a couple vacuum hoses back there that still got to go somewhere. There's a lot of mystery connectors here that don't go anywhere, like this. I'm not really sure where this goes. Maybe it has something to do with the air conditioning or the cruise control. That's what I'm assuming. Okay. So I went ahead and took the heater hoses out. I'm going to go replace them. I already replaced most of the water hoses in this thing already. I might as well change the heater hose because it's 150,000 miles. It's been places, you know. They said there was some kind of turbo heater hose or something. I'm assuming it's one of these rubber hoses hidden here. Yeah, I know. I should have probably replaced that one down there. Now that I think about it, there's one like hiding down there, but I know that's like the hardest one to get to too, right? Hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, so I'll just have to clean this. This looks pretty nasty. The actual heater core ones look good. This is kind of alarming. Look at this here. So I don't know, it looks like somebody tried to get some pliers or something and get that out of there, and it like pinched it or something, or maybe it could be I used there we go. So yeah, there's like a little it's like something pinched it. So there's a little sharp thing here that might cut the hose. It might have messed up. This thing might have messed it up when I tried to pry it out with it. Or maybe it was already there, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna take a Dremel and just smoothen that out. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way through. Maybe I should put some JB weld on it or something. But yeah, so everything looks good here. I got the rest of the other heater hoses on. Start connecting some of these stuff on the coolant section here. I still have to put the coolant hose. It's pretty much ready to go once I get the intake on there and the intercooler pipes, which is what I'm gonna do next. I got the J pipe on there, the vacuum hose is connected and everything. We're good to go, yeah. So I'm gonna go start working on this intercooler pipe here. Been wondering why I have all these clamps out here. I'm trying to find a smaller clamp for this, because look at this. These clamps are way too big for this. They stick out a lot. So I'm gonna try to find one that's more proper size for it. I got a whole bunch here in my collection. Just trying to tidy things up, you know. Doesn't make out. Oh balls! Look at this. So this is not good at all. So so this is the connector that goes to my my NOx sensor, and as you can see, it is not the way it should be. So what had happened is it's connected near that near this little the bracket, the brace that goes on the back of the intake. Yeah, you can't see it, and that's exactly why I pinched it. So I installed it blind. I did it by feel, you know, and then that happened. I didn't know that this wire was caught up in it, and then when I tightened it, it cut it. So yeah, this is gonna suck because it's back there, and there's not a whole lot of room to work with over there. So I don't know what the hell to do now. Yeah, so it's way back there. So this sucks, dude. So I'm gonna have to bring my electronics kit and solder this shit back on. Yeah, it's 2 wires. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I prefer not to take that NOx sensor out because it's supposed to be in there at a certain like torque and depth and all that, and you need like a special tool to install it. I actually kind of watched the thing online of somebody installing one, and yeah, you need a special like socket to put it in. So yeah, that sucks. I think I'm gonna stop here today because I gotta go pick up my hoses. So I got the intercooler pipe in there, yay! Got the upper radiator hose in there, and yeah, still a lot of stuff to install, but it's a lot less stuff now. There's still some hoses here and there that need to be plugged in, and electrical connectors. Yeah, man, that kind of made my day right there. Another setback. So yeah. So anyway, there's nothing I can do about it today. I took my electronics kit home yesterday because I was actually working on the trailer wiring for this car, and I got that done yesterday. That's why I didn't. That's why it took me a long time. That's why I didn't finish a lot last time. But yeah, I got the throttle cable in there. I still never put this back in yet. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, I think I'm done for now. That just killed it for me. But hey, we're like more than like 90% there, so I'd say it's pretty good. It's a bummer that cable came out, and the real bummer is there's not a lot of space to work on. I don't care. I can put the connector back together, you know. But in fact, I may just crimp it. I may just use wire crimps, because I think it's going to be hard to get a soldering iron in there. What I want to end up doing is cutting like maybe this in half or something, this little heat jacket, and then yeah, then I'll probably have to put some kind of plastic loom around it or something. And then there's not a lot of heat back there anyways. I mean, well, I guess there's an exhaust pipe, but it's the intake side. Yeah, so what a bummer. I'll have to fix this. It's too bad it's 2 wires also. Alright, so that's for next time. So I guess I want to call it for today. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with this O2 sensor. It's not long enough. I may need to extend it. That's like 4 wires. That's a lot of stuff to extend. I wish they sold in like an extension harness or something. Maybe there is something like that. I'll look into it. Yeah, but I don't know. It's coming together nicely. A lot of stuff is connected now. So, yeah. So, this is where I'm going to stop for now. Pretty much got half of the wiring in there. Alright, HadesOmega out. For today. Hey, look at that. Like, it looking like a Galant again. I put the front grille on it. Looks sweet again. So yeah, I just want to mention that it did having these labels and stuff helped a whole lot, and you know, it's definitely worth it to take your time and label everything nicely. So yeah, and it's getting there. It's getting there. I think next time it'll run, but I don't know. I think that what is it called again? The knock sensor connector thing is gonna throw me back a little bit. But who knows? I might not even solder it. I think I'm just gonna crimp it together. You know, that might be good enough, maybe. But yeah, the car moves a lot and it vibrates a lot. I don't know, man. I kind of want to solder it. So we'll see. HadesOmega out.